It's real. We're live.
Wow, amazing.
So I'm Gary Kelly. I'm one of the lowly agents here at Castanetti Realty Group. And here's the Castanetti.
Behind the Castanetti.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're
Actually,
not.
you're out in front of the Castanetti today.
I'm usually behind the scenes, which I sometimes prefer, as you know.
You know, the first time we were doing one of these, Andrea comes walking in. It's like, you own the place. You can walk wherever you want. Of course, we had to do some editing afterwards.
A little bit.
I wanted to ask you onto the Real Talk podcast today.
With Gary Kelly. Yeah.
Lowly agent that I am. And talk about all of the stuff you do for charity. Now, pipe down for a second.
Okay, I'll drink while you talk.
I came here a couple of months ago, hung my license here, as did Sue Gordon, who's hiding in the background.
I see Sue.
And you were not supposed to
Oh, sorry. Shh.
And all I know is this office, it's a regular real estate office. It's a house. They use different rooms for different things, but it's a house.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, stuff starts coming. Okay? And this is like, I don't know if it's the real estate equivalent of Toys for Tots. I know I was in the Westboro Rotary Club, and there's a guy there, Jerry Gross, that does a community store every year, along with Youth and Family Services. And they collect stuff through the year, and then they move everything. Kids can come in and make selections, and then it all gets moved out if it doesn't get selected. And they kind of rotate that year to year.
Yep.
What the heck is going on here? Because you can't walk down an aisle here. And I'm not being critical.
Yeah, no, of course.
I'm trying to be light about it because it's that time of year.
Right.
But it's I don't know what it is. It's amazing. Talk.
Okay, good. So there is a lot going on. And people don't really realize when I say, sometimes this office does get transformed from a real estate office to basically the hub of, we called it Santa's Village the other day.
I heard Donation Nation.
I love that, actually.
Siobhan gets credit for Donation Nation.
That's an impressive one. What I have realized is there are so many people in need. It grows every year. But there's also so many people that want to help. So, we're super lucky to have such a huge network, number one, of just our core people and our core volunteers. But then I put the call to action out to our community. And I can't even tell you.
That's 6,000 Facebook followers.
Thousands. The Shrewsbury Community Forum and Community Connections have 10, 12,000 people. Okay. So you put it out there, and what we do is we provide an avenue for people to say, instead of just writing a check, I want to see, and we, document with pictures where my money is going. And that's the cool part. So, we'll send pictures of all of the toys, all of the hats, gloves, scarves. We try to make it easy for people to donate. And what I always hear is, thank you for making this easy. Now, behind the scenes, this is not easy. As you can see, what it takes.
Well, I was here this morning just before 8 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
And there were people coming to the door, people throwing stuff in. The FedEx guy, he did typical FedEx, kind of tossed it and ran.
Right. It's pouring. He's been here 45,000 times.
Right.
Poor Amazon, sorry. But it really is so humbling to see every single day what comes in from just regular people in the community that want to help. And it's amazing to see it all come together. And on top of it, when these families are coming and, they have that look of relief that they can provide, for their kids for Christmas or for the holidays, or teachers that come and get jackets, gloves, hats, all that. We're just all doing our part. That's my biggest thing. If we all do something, we can make this world.
How do you know, how do people, I can see how people donate.
Yep.
Okay. They can write a check. They can go online. You've got an Amazon shopping list. I can see how that works.
Yep.
How does Joe or Mary out in the street know that this place is someplace you can bring kids?
So luckily, word of mouth is huge. Social media is huge. We let everybody know that our nonprofit and our brokerage, is basically all encompassing. Whoever needs help, if you worked up the nerve to ask for help, we're not going to say no. And, it just, it's like wildfire. If you know that you're going to get help here with no judgment, no questions, no nothing, you're going to tell your friends. We make everybody feel welcome. And that's the most important part.
When I was with another company that has a big balloon, they had they had a way that we could donate money after every transaction.
Yep.
It was just automatic. And they had enough people that in the background, someone's writing a card, a thank you card, and it would go out and yeah, whatever.
Right.
I worked somewhere else where Tony had set up a charity where you could give to his charity.
Okay.
That doesn't seem charitable to me.
No, and being, again, a boutique brokerage, a smaller nonprofit, we want to work within our community and the surrounding. We want to meet these people, hug them, talk to them, hear their stories, see how we can help them on an ongoing basis. So for me, anybody can write a check, but tangibly seeing all of these items come in, people from all around the community always volunteer at our events. We welcome kids, teenagers, all of that, because, you know, a lot of places don't welcome kids or teenagers. We do, because we want to teach them young. We want to teach them what giving back is all about, teach them compassion, teach them that, you know, you may have a certain lifestyle, others don't. And I do that, you know, with my own stepkids. Like, you guys are lucky to have what you have, but look at what these other teenagers don't have. So, you know, I think getting involved at a young age as well and leading by example.
Well, I think that that's fabulous, Andrea, and I want to thank you for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay.
Thanks for being a part of it.